What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we are going to be getting unlimited iron, and by that I mean we are going to be building an iron farm. Now I do have a specific iron farm in mind, so if you guys do want to check that out, I will be putting a link to that in the description below. And before we get into it, I do need to get a couple of materials and then we can go ahead and build it. Now there's a couple of reasons why I wanted to build this farm so early on into the playthrough. One of those reasons is because obviously I hate mining iron. It's very tedious and time consuming, and the other reason is it would be very nice to just have like a really reliable source of iron at my disposal, essentially. Because like if I go to the nether or something with all of my gear and I die, then I can just come back home, get some iron from the iron farm, get full iron armor and tools and everything, and then go back to wherever I died and get my stuff back. So overall, it's very convenient, and I think it would be very handy in the long run. Alright, so I got all of the materials that we need right here. And then really quick, I did want to mention that I increased the sound of like the game overall. And I want you guys to let me know down in the comments if it sounds better or worse, because I did notice in past videos that the sound was very quiet in Minecraft for some reason. I think I just turned it down because it was too loud for me. But so yeah, I did go ahead and increase that. So let me know if that sounds good or not. But with that being said, let's go ahead and start building the farm. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually dig a hole. And then once we have our hole dug, we're going to go ahead and put some blocks on either side, just like this. And then once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and put some beds on both sides. And then also after we do that, we're going to remove these blocks and put 5 more beds under this top row here. So bam, there we go. My pickaxe is just about to die, so another example why I need an iron farm, because I'm constantly needing new tools. All right, let me go ahead and make a new one really quick. So yeah, this farm isn't too bad. I have made this before. I was actually testing this in a creative world because I wanted to make sure that it actually worked before I made it in survival, and it did in the creative world, so I'm hoping it works in survival as well, because if it doesn't, then that would obviously suck. But yeah, no, this farm isn't too bad. It's pretty simplistic, and it's actually pretty effective for how small it is, I would say. It's not the most effective, but it's Bedrock Edition, so I feel like there aren't really many effective farms in general for this version. At least not to my knowledge. I haven't really seen any, like, crazy farms for Bedrock Edition. Alright, let's go ahead and make a new pickaxe. There we go. And then while I'm at it, I'm gonna make a new axe because mine also just broke. Bam, there we go. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish this. All right, so it should look something like this. So we have 2 rows of beds stacked on each other, and then the next thing that we're gonna do is actually place some blocks in the middle here. And then we're going to go ahead and bring that up by 2. And then once you have that done, we're going to go ahead and put a block in the middle here. And then we're going to put a torch on top. And then we're going to put a block in each corner of the beds. And then after that, you can go ahead and fill in the rest of this floor with your workstations. Alright, so I just used composters for the workstations because they're pretty easy to make. All you need are slabs. Nothing too crazy. In the creative world, I did use the fletching table, I believe. So I actually haven't tried these before, so I don't know if it's going to work. Hopefully it does, because I don't want to have to get other workstations, because it's a pain doing that. Alright, so your farm should look something like this now, and then the next thing that we're going to do is transport these lovely villagers here into their new home. And now thinking about it, I probably should have bred them in the hole itself instead of doing it in a pen over there, because now I have to transport all of them, and that is going to be a pain. Alright, so how do I want to do this? I'm thinking I can just dig a little tunnel here, and I think that's gonna be my best bet. I do hear a little like cave down here. I hear mobs below this. Hopefully I'm not gonna dig right into it, because that would suck, obviously. I think this is good. Let me actually build that up one. That way they can't jump out of it once they go in. This is what you have to do to transport villagers when you don't have minecarts, and it sucks. It is the worst way to transport villagers in Minecraft. 100%. But this is what I have to resort to, so let's see how this goes. I have to do them one at a time because they're so stubborn, dude. They never want to go anywhere. They're like, no, I've been here for a couple days now, and I'm just gonna live here. Like, I'm not moving from this little grassy patch. Yes, it worked. Let's go, baby. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. This guy's just chilling up here, though. Let me go push him in, and then we should be good to continue. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is build the kill chambers. So you're going to go ahead and grab your hoppers, and then we're going to place the first one 3 blocks up from the villagers. And then we're going to run another hopper into that one. And then over on this side, we're going to run one last hopper into that initial one. And then after that, you can go ahead and fill in this layer. I'm just going to use cobblestone. I'm pretty sure you can use whichever block you want. I'm just using this because I have a ton of it from digging this hole out. And then let me go ahead and get rid of these ladders. That way they don't climb out. I don't think they can climb, but just in case. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one because I do need to get out myself. All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and grab our campfires as well as our signs, and then we're gonna put the campfires over the hoppers here. All right, so I just realized that I dug the hole too deep, so I went ahead and made an outline up here just to show you what it actually should be like. So after you build this layer and put the campfires on everything, you should still have 1, 2, 3 blocks right here. So 2 blocks above the campfire, that's what it should be like. All right, so after you put the campfires down, we're gonna go ahead and put 3 signs just like this. I know it is a little hard to see with the smoke, so the first sign is gonna go above the corner campfire, and then the second one is gonna go up next to it, and then the third one is gonna go up next to that. And then once you do that, you can go ahead and grab your lava, and that is gonna go directly in the center of all of those signs right there. And then after that, you're gonna go ahead and grab your water bucket and put it in the opposite corner there, so it should look something like this. And then after you do that, we can go ahead and grab our slabs and put them in the lava corner just like this. And then after that, you can go ahead and put leaves on the rest of the outline just like I did. All right, and then after that, we're going to come over here to where this initial hopper was, and then we're going to move over to the side. And from this slab, you're going to dig down 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after that, you can go ahead and put some ladders here just so you can make your way out. And then you can go ahead and put a trapdoor at the top here just so no mobs fall on you while you're AFKing down there. All right, and then we're going to come down here and we're going to break this second block off the ground. And then we're going to put a slab under this block, and then we can go ahead and break that one as well. And this is going to be so you can enter the farm without them like being able to leave. All right, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and dig out these 2 blocks above the slab here. And then off to the side, we're going to go ahead and dig out a 4x3 hole. So it should look something like this right here. The villagers should not be able to get out from that hole. All right, and then once you do that, you can go ahead and grab your chests and then the rest of your hoppers. So we're going to go ahead and put a double chest on top of this slab here, and then another one in the bottom here. And then once you do that, you can run a hopper into this double chest, and then go ahead and put another double chest on top of those, and then run your final hopper into that chest. All right, so that is going to be everything for this farm. Currently it's not working for some reason. I think it was either because of the ladders that I had on the side, or it could be because of the workstations, because I did notice that the villagers are all like sunken into the workstations, so it could be because of that. I might try switching out the workstations for something else and see if it works then, and if it doesn't, then I don't know what's wrong with this. Alright, so really quick, I did change the previous workstations to smokers, and those seem to work better so far. I have seen 1 or 2 iron golems spawn and die, whereas with the previous workstations I didn't see any even while building all of this. So that should be everything. Everything should be working now. I am gonna wait here for a little bit just to double check that it is actually working, and then I will come back and let you guys know. Oh, another thing that I want to point out is that if you have any baby villagers in here, it also is not going to work. And then if you have any green coat villagers in here, that is also going to render it useless as well. So just a heads up there. And bam, there we go. It is working. There's an iron golem right there. He is burning. And then once he dies, that iron is going to get sent to the hoppers, and those hoppers are going to send it into this bottom chest here. We should have a little bit already. Bam, there we go. We actually have 12 iron ingots already, so it is fully working. It is fully functional. But yeah, that is everything. So iron golems are spawning, they are dying, we are getting the iron, and everything is fully functional. Alright, so really quick, I'm gonna AFK for like 10 or 15 minutes, and I just want to show you guys how effective this farm is going to be, and then I think that should be good for this video. So we do have like 27 iron ingots in here, so I'm gonna kind of base it off of that number. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes, and we started with 27 iron in this chest, and now we have just over a stack of iron. That's actually not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. So let me go ahead and take this actually, so we can put it to use. And yeah, dude, that's actually a lot more effective than I thought it would be. I think that's even more effective than when I built it in creative, which is a little interesting. So yeah, this farm is definitely going to be very useful in the future, and we honestly shouldn't have to worry about mining iron unless this farm breaks for some reason, which hopefully it doesn't. But I think that is just about everything that I wanted to do today. So if you guys did enjoy and you want to see more of this content, do make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you in the next one.